Hello, I'm Nikki Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support us.
Young and the Restless spoilers shock. Welcome back to the channel. Everyone, today is a beautiful day to dive deep into the absolute madness that our favorite soap has unleashed upon us. Grab your coffee or your strongest drink, because we have a massive amount of drama to unpack today. Let's get right into it. I cannot believe they just did that. I am literally shaking right now typing this because my jaw is still on the floor after watching that episode. Are we seriously doing this right now? I mean, I love the drama. I live for the high stakes. But my heart absolutely cannot take what they are putting Sharon and Noah through right now. I have been watching this show since 2015 and this is by far the most twisted, dark, and emotionally exhausting thing they have ever done to the Newman family. I am half celebrating because the acting was incredible and half complaining because I am so stressed out I cannot even sleep. So let me just get my feelings out before I even try to explain the logistics of what happened. Matt Clark is the devil. He is actually legitimately the most evil villain we have had on this show in a decade. I know some people are loving this dark, gritty Vegas storyline, but personally, I am terrified. Matt literally uses Nick's own phone to FaceTime Sharon and Noah. And he forces them to stand there in that dingy Vegas hallway and watch Nick being tortured via the camera screen. I am sorry, but that is sick. That is so beyond the pale even for a soap opera villain. And we need to talk about Nick's condition for a second because it is breaking my heart. We know from the timeline that Nick was pumped full of fentanyl to calm him down, and then cocaine to spike his heart rate, and he is just lying there. He is the golden boy of the Newman family, the one who usually has the moral high ground, and now he is reduced to this agonizing state. Matt is just standing there, holding the phone, with that smug, disgusting smile on his face, gloating while Nick is literally writhing in agony. You can see the sweat on Nick's forehead, you can see his eyes rolling back. And Matt is just treating it like a fun little game. But wait, it gets so much crazier because Noah is right there. Noah is standing right beside his mother, watching his father die on a tiny screen. Noah is freaking out, and honestly, who wouldn't be? He throws his entire body against the heavy metal door of that storage room. He is screaming, he's crying. He is hitting the door so hard I thought his knuckles were going to bleed right there on screen. And then what happens? He realizes the room is rigged with motion sensor mines. I mean, are we in an action movie right now? I have to go off on a tangent here because I am so worked up. Motion sensor mines in a soap opera. I know Matt is connected to the dangerous Vegas underground, and maybe he got these from Reese's shady contacts, but still. Noah realizes that if he actually manages to break that door down, the entire room is going to explode. He would kill his dad, he would kill his Uncle Adam who is also locked in there somewhere, and he would probably kill himself and Sharon in the blast radius. The absolute horror on Noah's face when he figures this out is going to haunt my dreams. Can we just pause and think about Noah's mental state right now? I mean, Noah has been through the ringer over the years. Remember when they tried the whole dark, brooding Noah storyline after his heartbreaks? Yeah, didn't work then either because Noah is fundamentally a good kid who loves his family. He has dealt with so much trauma, from his sister Mariah's kidnapping drama to his messy love life. And speaking of his love life, he doesn't even know yet that his ex Audra just confessed to Sally that she miscarried his baby years ago. Like, Noah's life is a complete tragedy right now. And now he has to watch his dad get tortured. Okay, back to the point. I am getting distracted because there is just so much happening. So Matt looks into the camera, dead in the eyes, and gives Sharon the ultimate sick ultimatum. He tells her that he has the antidote for the drugs. He can save Nick right now. But he will only do it if Sharon confesses her darkest Newman family secret. If she doesn't tell him a secret that could destroy the family, Nick doesn't get the antidote, Nick dies. I was screaming at my television. I mean, what is the secret? I have been racking my brain for hours trying to figure out what Sharon knows that is so dark it could destroy the Newmans. She has been part of this family for decades. She knows where all the bodies are buried. Could it be something about Victor? Maybe something from years ago that Sharon stumbled upon. Or maybe it's about Nikki. We all know the Newmans have covered up crimes, bribed judges, and destroyed lives to protect their legacy. Because that is the ultimate choice here, right? Matt is forcing Sharon to choose between protecting the Newman family honor or saving the love of her life. And let's think about Sharon's history with the Newmans for a second. Victor has always treated her like garbage. He has always looked down on her, manipulated her, and tried to push her out of the family. Nikki has spent half her life judging Sharon. And now Sharon is the one holding the keys to their destruction. It is honestly poetic justice, but the circumstances are just so horrific. I know some people are loving this whole independent Sharon era, but personally, I'm a diehard Schick fan. Nick is the love of her life. They have been through everything together. Cassie's death, Faith's struggles, the endless divorces and reunions. There is no way on this earth that Sharon is going to let Nick die to protect Victor Newman's pride. She is going to spill that secret, and she is going to do it loudly. But if she does, the fallout is going to be apocalyptic. If Sharon actually blurts out this secret on a recorded line, or if Matt broadcasts it to the world, the Newman empire is going to crash. Victor will never forgive her. He will completely ignore the fact that she did it to save his own son's life. He is a hypocrite like that. Victor will just see it as a betrayal. He will probably try to ruin her life again. And you know what makes me even more furious? While Nick and Adam are literally fighting for their lives in a booby-trapped room in Vegas, what is Victor doing back in Genoa City? He is capitalizing on Jack Abbott's misery. Victor is making an indecent proposal to Diane Jenkins to team up and destroy Jack just because Jack slept with Patty Williams. Victor is playing petty corporate revenge games while his sons are about to be blown to pieces by motion sensor mines. I cannot handle the irony. Wait, I need to talk about the other blackmail happening on the show right now because the parallels are insane. Over at Chancellor Winters, Kane Ashby is doing the exact same thing, but in a corporate suit. We just found out Kane is the only bone Miro match for a dying Malcolm Winters. And what does Kane do? He brings a secret contract and demands executive control of the company from Lily in exchange for saving her father's life. I mean, the men on the show right now are absolutely unhinged. Kane is holding a life hostage for a CEO chair. And Matt Clark is holding a life hostage for a family-destroying secret. At least Kane is just being a greedy jerk. Matt is a full-blown psychopath. But it just goes to show how everyone is being forced into these impossible corners. Lily has to choose between her company and her dad. Sharon has to choose between her family's legacy and her soulmate. Let's go back to that Vegas hallway because I am still not over the acting. The way Sharon's face just crumbles when Matt makes his demand. You can see the exact moment her soul leaves her body. Sharon Case deserves all the awards for this scene. She is staring at the screen, tears pouring down her face, listening to Nick gasp for air, and having Noah right there beside her. Watching his mother break down, Sharon's maternal instinct is kicking into overdrive. She is not going to let her son watch his father die. She just isn't. But I am also so stressed about Adam. Where is Adam in all this? We know from the timeline that Matt knocked Adam out with a fire extinguisher and locked him in that same storage room with Nick. Is Adam just lying unconscious on the floor while Matt is doing this video call? Or is Adam secretly waking up, listening to Matt's demands, and trying to figure out a way to disarm the mines from the inside? Adam is a survivor. He has that dark spider persona in him. I feel like Adam is going to be the wild card here. And then there is Chelsea. Chelsea flew all the way to Vegas because she was worried about Adam, only to find out he had been kissing Riza as part of his cover. But honestly, who cares about a kiss right now? Chelsea is probably going to find out that Adam and Nick are trapped in a room with motion sensor mines. Chelsea is going to lose her absolute mind. She already feels guilty about everything that happened in the past, especially cheating on Billy with Adam, and now she might lose Adam forever. Speaking of Billy, the contrast between the Vegas horror show and the Genoa City drama is giving me whiplash. Billy is sitting at home, completely oblivious to the explosions about to happen in Vegas, dealing with the fact that Sally Spectra just took a positive pregnancy test. Sally is terrified she is going to be a terrible mother, and she is terrified of Billy's chaotic lifestyle. And honestly, after seeing the trauma that Noah is going through right now in Vegas, I don't blame Sally for being scared to bring a kid into this messy soap opera world. Okay, I need to catch my breath. Let's focus on what is going to happen next. I am predicting that Sharon is going to confess the secret. She has to. The timer is going to tick down, Nick is going to flatline on the video call, and Sharon is going to scream out whatever dark truth Victor has been hiding for decades. And Matt is going to laugh, record it, and then, will he actually give them the antidote? Because Matt is a liar. He already lied to Adam and Chelsea and told them Nick was dead. Why should Sharon believe that he will actually save Nick even if she tells the truth? Matt wants Nick to suffer. He wants to erase Nick's memory with drugs so Nick does not even know his own name. I am terrified that Sharon is going to sell out the Newman family, destroy Victor's legacy, and Matt is still going to trigger those minds anyway. I am contradicting myself here because I want to believe there is a way out. Maybe Noah figures out a way to hack the door. Noah is smart. Maybe he can bypass the motion sensors. Or maybe Adam wakes up and uses his criminal knowledge to disarm the explosives from the inside. Adam owes Nick. Nick has saved Adam so many times, and now Adam needs to be the hero. If Adam saves Nick, maybe it will finally heal the rift between the brothers. But even if they survive the mines, Nick is still overdosing on fentanyl and cocaine. He needs a hospital immediately. If Sharon and Noah finally get that door open, they are going to find Nick barely breathing. The spoilers said Nick might have a near-death experience and even express his regrets to Sharon before his heart stops. I am going to need a whole box of tissues for next week. If Nick uses his dying breath to propose to Sharon again, I will absolutely lose my mind. I just keep picturing Victor's reaction when all this comes to light. Victor is going to be furious that Sharon spilled his secrets. But he is also going to have to face the fact that his obsession with revenge against Jack Abbott blinded him to the fact that his own children were being tortured. Nikki is going to have a complete breakdown. She is busy playing peacemaker between Jack and Diane, and meanwhile, her golden boy is dying on a dirty floor in Vegas. This storyline is exactly why I have been watching for years. They build up these massive, impossible situations where there is no right answer. Do you let your ex-husband die, or do you destroy your family's empire? I know some people think the writers go too far with the trauma, and maybe they do, but the emotional payoff is huge. We are finally seeing the consequences of all the secrets the Newmans have kept. I am so anxious for the next episode. I need to know what the secret is. I need to know if Noah gets the door open. I need to know if Adam wakes up. The stakes have literally never been higher. I am going to be typing furiously in the forums all week trying to guess what Sharon is going to do. Please tell me I am not the only one completely consumed by this. We need to form a support group for the stress this show puts us through.